Hello and welcome everybody to more Final Fantasy V. The Final Fantasy Marathon is continuing and we're going to have a lot of fun. I've been enjoying my time with Final Fantasy V. It's been a ruckus, a joy, a ruckus joy. So let's jump back in and see if we could continue where we last left off and, you know, have a little fun with it. All right. So, last that we left off, I think, if I remember right, because my memory, because I play so many games, is shot. If I remember right, we're just trying to find a spot to land our nice, shiny, brand new airship. Our team right now is a Mystic Knight, a Red Mage, a Thief, and a White Mage. So let's fly up and see what's what, because I know we had to bring this guy back. Yo, what's up, Samuel Stokes? How's it going? And now we're just trying to find where to go next. What's our next plan of action? Those emoticons on Kick are really are goofy. Yeah, but do you have access, Jake Bob, since you're on Kick, or was on Kick? I'm not too sure how the thing is because I see you there. Do you have access to my emoticons at all? Because it gave me access to a bunch of emotes, but I'm not too sure if they're only unlocked on the I don't know if they're only unlocked until I get my sub button there, or you just kind of get them. So yeah, the regular Kick sub emoticons are kind of goofy. I kind of like how goofy they are, but they're goofy. All right, so this is my hometown. This is an area where I can't do anything with. This is the house. I can't land here yet. It just won't let me. I'm assuming something's going to happen where this is going to get unlocked. There's a Karen emote. I see the Karen emote. Yeah, there's the Karen emote's on the Twitch side as well. Yeah, that's yeah, the Twitch side has the Karen emote as well. That's an image from Daggerfall that I took. So yeah, that's a thing. Now I gotta remember where I last left off. I think I gotta go back here. Or something. I don't think I gotta go back here. I think I gotta go back here. If I remember right. So I'm gonna try to find a spot as close as I can. Yo, what's up, Cyberpunk? It's nice booting to a stream on Kick without being bombarded with ads. Yes, I agree. One thing that's driving me nuts, and I was trying to see why he was doing it, Jake Bob, is, and I'm glad that you're there right now. I've been trying to link my restream with Kick, right? But for some reason, and I'm not too sure why, it seems like the let me see if I could do this. Maybe I wasn't doing it right. Okay. Yo, what's up, Mike? Yeah, I was trying to get the chat to cross chat, but for some reason it seems not to be doing that. And I'm not too sure. Restream chat. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason it's just not doing it. It's not doing it for Kick, and I'm not too sure why. I'll figure it out later. But I do see you. So far, I just see you, me, and chat. Yeah. Because I have the restream chat set up for Kick, so it should have been doing like I was doing for YouTube, going back and forth and all that type of stuff. But I see you, Jake Bob. That's definitely not a thing. I definitely see you over there. I'm not too sure why the restream thing isn't doing the thing. Yeah, I know you're in your own exclusive little zone on Kick there. But I think you could admit, right, J-Bob, that the quality over there is actually not bad. And there's no ads. There's no weirdness going on. It's good, yeah. I'm trying to make it back to the Pyramid Temple. And you got access to my emotes right off the jump, so maybe I should go the other way. A couple, but I do have access to some. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't too sure how many they would give you, Jake Bob, because I know obviously, like, when I get the sub button and people subscribe, that'll be more, but I wasn't too sure how many they give you at the jump. Doesn't seem like it wants me to go up. Hey, what's up, Derek? Final Fantasy is going alright. I'm a little bit lost right now, mainly because I have to remember where I last left off. So, you know, that's always a thing. But I'm enjoying it. Matter of fact, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy V a lot more than I thought. Considering this is the first time I ever played Final Fantasy V, I really like what they did with the job system. Are you going to play all the spin-offs to 7? Maybe after I'm done with the mainline. This marathon is going to be the mainline major Final Fantasies. And then if I happen to get them all done, all the mainline ones, then I'll jump into all the side stuff. I look at my previous VOD when I get lost in games. Yeah, exactly. It's just too many games. I'm old. my memory's shot. Like, so I'm just going based on memory and stuff now. It's all good. Speaking of 7, are you going to doing the remake part 1? I will, Jake Bob, but in the Final Fantasy Marathon, I want to make sure I do the original. And if I do the original, I will mod it a little bit, the original here and there for like UI things, but I want to kind of keep it fairly standard. When I'm done with all the marathon mainline stuff, I'll go back and play the remake. Alright, I can actually see the chat messages. It pops up in the top. Oh, so yeah, so you can see the chat messages on top. But your messages, for some reason, don't show up on the top. The remake isn't done yet. There's 2 more parts that need to be released. Yeah. So what I might do, Jake Bob and anyone else on Kick, what I might do, and I don't know how you guys feel about that, if I can't figure out how Restream chat bounces the relay back and forth, what I might do is just make the little top window a little bit bigger and then find another chat program so that way I could see everything easily on my side, and then you guys could just go based on the top chat part. I know, hopefully that's not too much of a pain in the ass, but Restream was the only one that allowed for relay chat, and for some reason it's not doing it for Kick. And I don't know why. The Final Fantasy VII remake is not going to be done until like Final Fantasy 20. We're probably, in the real though, we're probably not going to see the second part of the remake until what, maybe next year, maybe, and then it'll be another 3 years after that. So, god dang it! I'm just trying to, since this year's 16, yeah, because they're not going to try to get in the way of. Dude, am I stuck in a loop? Can I get out of this loop? This sand loop. If all hell is fails, I'm gonna load and go someplace else. Or at least come the other way. I came through the back way. That's what she said. The game proves whether or not the mainline series outside of the remakes in 14 can still hold up. Yeah. So if I go down, I can't do anything this. I think I might actually be stuck. Oh, hold on. So, this is going to push me up. This is going to push me up again. This is going to push me back to that square. Okay. I can walk down there. Poor Forrest is on her deathbed. But that's fine. Because that's what he's for. At least there's a little bit of unintentional grinding is working out to my benefit. That's the beauty of playing like retro games like this. Sometimes you don't really see, like from 7 onward, you don't really encounter it as much. But that a lot of like backtrack type of grinding area. Like 7 had a little bit of it, but I can't remember, or 8, and definitely I don't remember 9. Never played 8 and not got too far to 9 to know. Yeah. Come on. All right, so now I'm at the top. So now I have actually made it to the to the beginning. I came backwards up. Like I said, unintentional grinding. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna go this way. But yeah, like I said, so far I've been hearing positive things from people, at least on the viewers' side, when it comes to Kick. So, you know, I'll leave it up for now to see how people like it. If you guys saw the post I did today regarding the YouTube streaming, I really want to make YouTube streaming to work, but you know, I have to kind of go by what the audience is going by. You know what I mean? And like right now, with only 12 followers on Kick, I have more viewers right now on Kick than I do on my average YouTube streams. So all right, I'm trying to get to... It's a nice backup in case Twitch goes under. Yeah, but I don't see Twitch going under anytime soon. But it's a good backup, especially for people out there who don't want to see ads, who want to see a streamer, and they're just tired of being bombarded with ads all the time. You know. Okay. Let's see if this was... God dang it, stop. I don't want to fight you, Sandbear. It's locked. I thought this is where I needed to go. The one complaint I do have about this game is that it's kind of vague sometimes on where you want you to go. Like, it's kind of like, oh yeah, we should go to the fire group. But the fire, you know, area is like on the other side of the ocean. So you got to sail around for a bit until you find the right path. And it's like, yeah, you're supposed to be on an adventure or whatnot, but like Final Fantasy 1 was really good on like, you go from here to here to here to here. I mean, I'm not looking for like straight linearity, but a little bit more pathing would be better. Had that goblin guy you had to ignore and do something else or you die. Instead, you have to have a bard play a song to make him able to die. Yeah, true. You know, Final Fantasy IV also had the guy that the goblin where he'll like examine himself and say that he's vulnerable to lightning, and then when you cast lightning on him, he's like, ah, gotcha, and then he casts like super high level lightning and he could wipe out the entire party, which is kind of funny. But really, this wasn't the area? God dang it. All right, let's just get the heck out of this place. I thought I was in the right area. God, this area, man, it's like every 2 steps. Most of these older Final Fantasies are pretty vague. Yeah, just a little bit. Can I just run away? I guess the answer to that was no. All right. So this wasn't the area I needed to be in. Now we got to find the area that I should go. Like I said, it's kind of vague on where I'm supposed to be doing at this point. There's a Final Fantasy XIV raid boss that uses the sand slides like this. Oh, really? Narcissus? Damn, that's a name. I was about to tell you Gesundheit, Mike. With a name like that, jeez. Halicarnarsaurus. The tycoon, I can hardly believe it. Maybe the queen can tell us what's going on. Maybe she's done with being hysterical. Is this the area? Or was she in the inn? Oh, she might have been the inn. God dang it. Okay, no, she's just hysterical forever. She's hysterical forever. Yeah, I also set up the bots already on the kick side. So I'm pretty, for the most part, ready if I ever become affiliate over on Kick for follows and subs. They got their own thing coming, like bits called Kicks. They're kind of vague on what that's going to be yet. They haven't announced the full detail, but it's basically going to be their own version of bits. So we'll see what that's about when the time comes. I'm taking everything they say. I'm taking everything over there with a major grain of salt, if you get my drift. Maybe I should go back to the... Kicks means something different on Twitch. Yeah, I know. just a bit, yeah. The only cool thing I heard about Kicks over on Kick is that you're able to gift people kicks. So like let's say Jake Bob, right? Let's say Jake Bob is like, hey, I want to gift kicks to me, right? That'd be just like bits. But if you also wanted to give kicks to Maik or Cyberpunk and they're also on Kick, they would get the kick as well. Like, I think that's kind of cool. You know? I mean, I don't know how that's going to work out long term, but... Alright. The spells you have are useless to me. I wonder if one of these old people could tell me, because this is like the last major town. You can find the ruins of Runka at the Western Continent. What's really weird is that the artifacts are remarkably similar to the one found on this island. All right. I'll buy a couple more Phoenix Downs while I got the money. Because I get a feeling there's going to be a certain point. So you can hear strange noises from underground. Let me speak to the dudes here. Maybe they have an idea of where I should go. Oh, hey. Say it, Bid. We got an issue here. Yes, we're well aware. We saw what happened in the ruins through the telescope. It means the Earth Crystal was way up there in that flying pile of rubble. The ancient Runkas amplified the Earth Crystal to make their town float. But once they realized amplifying the crystal could cause it to shatter, they stopped the machine. Shake a leg, miscreants. Somebody turned the machine back on. It couldn't be. You don't think that father... Never! He would never do such a thing. How are we supposed to get that high? With this. Adamantite. We can use it to reinforce the ship so you can reach higher altitudes, but we'll need some first. That's simple enough. The meteorite I came in, I remember seeing a pocket of adamantite in the rock inside. Are you sure? You calling me a liar? Of course not. It's that your memory's still kind of spotty, right? Pish posh. The adamantite part is clear as day. It's as good a place as we start. Let's go check it out. We'll stay here and get everything prepared. You guys hurry up and bring us that adamantite. There we go. We're off to get the adamantite. Okay. So I think now we go to the meteor that was like surrounded by forest. So I don't think it was this one or this one. I think it might have been the meteor surrounded by forest. It's like around here. Not there. It's around here somewhere. Let's see here. Karnak, Lynx, Tycoon Meteorite. Waltz Meteorite, Karnak Meteorite. So Karnak Meteorite's up there. So there's the Waltz Meteorite and the Tycoon Meteorite, which we're almost at. Okay, that's the Tycoon Meteorite. So we're at the Tycoon Meteorite. God, man, where's the Walsh Meteorite is up. Because I don't think old dude landed on in the Walsh Meteorite. I think he might have landed... Because Because there's a meteorite that is basically surrounded by forest that we landed near once. Oh, that's just the mountaintop. Okay. We got this here. Oh, here it is. Yo, what's up, Dustin? I hope you're doing well. Do I gotta get the stupid bird? All right, let's fly up there, and I think that's the meteorite we need to go to. Yo, what's up, curry and rice? I don't know how many of you guys saw the update that I made on Discord and all that type of stuff. For the time being, I am no longer streaming on the YouTube side, but I will be uploading the VODs to YouTube. So if you ever miss a stream and you want to see where I left off on any of the games I play, you'll be able to catch it on YouTube. But yeah, I'll be streaming on Twitch and Kick at the same time right now. So, all right. Hopefully this is where he... No, land. Oh, I can't. All right, I guess it's one of the other meteorites. Let's go to the... Go to the Welsh. Really? I can't enter it that way. It has to be the other way. Okay, Gabe. Okay. We'll play by the rules that you set forth. So, okay, let's just go to the meteorites. Okay, this is the Tycoon meteorite. Okay, here it is. It was around here. I'm sure of it. It's right inside. Which basically tells me I think we're about to go into another dungeon. Or not. There it is. How about that? Pretty sharp memory, huh? Says the amnesiac. What are you, mocking me? Obtain adamantite. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Something's gonna happen. There's something in here with us. Watch out. Oh no, Bubbles! Oh, okay. Spellblade. Thunder on yourself. Gaia. Protect. Because he hit hard. There we go. Can I steal from the turtle? Yeah, hey, I stole an iron draft. I don't know why a turtle was holding that, but sure, why not? Can I steal something else? There's nothing to steal. How dare you? There's always something to steal. Gaia. Blizzard. Cure him. I think my party is fairly well balanced, to be very honest. Yeah. We took him out. We took him out. No dialogue. no external dialogue. Just like, oh, that was a thing that happened. All right. Let's get this party started before we reach the next major dungeon. It's Sid in mid. Great. You got the adamantite. Quick! Give it here so we can upgrade your airship. DBFig, you guys take a break. Cool. Oh. Yo, those guys are going off. Why did I wake up? Weird. I dreamt that airship was already finished. Rise and shine. It's done. Yikes. You work fast. After you take off, press the confirm button and you could choose to fly higher with the up arrow. So we could go to the floating ruins now? I know, he just... Technically, yes, but... Well... Take a gander at this. The floating city is protected by a robust defense system. If you don't disable it, you won't be able to enter. According to this book, the cannons are really powerful. But we have to go. No question about it. I don't even see the worry. What's a couple of overblown pop guns against the likes of us? Sid, mid. Thanks for all your help. Now, let's get to the crystal before it's too late. I like how they take the whole, like, anti-aircraft stuff just to be like, whatever. They're just like, okay. Broken floating fortress. Oh, that hurt. And that confused. Oh no. This is not good. Stop attacking Lena! Maniac! Stop attacking Lena! What do you have it? Now she's dead. It probably will. I'm screwed. I'm literally screwed. I couldn't do anything. Oh, great. She punched herself to death. Did you guys see that, right? She basically just went like this to herself. That's how confused she was. Better forest than the enemy. Little wind slash. Thunder. Little cure. Hopefully this... What was she thinking? Not much. Yo, 2000. Okay, that's one. God dang it. God dang it! Of all the things! Oh yeah, take yourself out. Fine. Oh, thanks, Faris. Appreciate that. Oh, you're gonna examine me? Oh, I'm level 22, by the way. Oh, how nice. I have no specific... Oh, that's great. Oh, fuck you. I don't think it... Oh, eat a dick. Let us do it herself. Let us do it her damn... No! Stop, Ferris! You fucked this all up. The thing is about dead. It's not poisoned. Stop being fucking... Just attack. Ferris refuses to die by the enemy's hand. Yeah, she doesn't. She's just like, we're just gonna... She goes... Ferris is just like, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna take myself out. Yo! Why is it that I go into rapid mode? I go into rapid mode, and all of a sudden, I could beat their ass? Is that the trick the entire time? I just go into rapid mode? Like, look at this. They were doing like all types of stuff. But the moment I go into rapid mode, it's like the game's like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the trick. That was the trick. I wonder if rapid modes are implemented in a fair manner. Yeah, it makes you wonder. So much for their fences. Wait, what's that? Cripes, look at the size of it. That's what she said. Guess there's only one thing to take care of. A soul cannon. Laser crosshair brightness 20. Safety lock disengaged. Barrel pressure rising. nothing. Blast shield activated. I'm sure the top text means nothing. You'll be fine, yeah. Energy cells at 128% per capacity. Can I steal from it? I could steal. Firing! Oh no, I guess that's it. Oh, I thought that would have been like a one-shot deal. Honestly, thought that would be like a one-shot deal. Wind Slash doesn't do anything. Wind Slash doesn't do anything. Okay, Lena's probably gonna die. See that back area. It's funny, Phoenix Down does a better job on healing you after death than the freaking, come on. Thunder. Come on. Of all the things stupid Gaia could cast, it just hits for 38. See, now this stuff is coming faster. I noticed that he's beginning to shoot. A little bit faster and faster and faster. There has to be some trick. Because I could barely hurt. I could barely hurt the rest of them. Yeah, I think I might be dead. I might be dead here. Hold on. All right. Let me tackle this fight a little bit better. I'm just gonna... let it take me out real quick. If it lets me. I'll laugh if I win. This must be sign you need to grind some levels. I don't know if it's a grinding level, because I could kill. I was killing most of the other things pretty well. I think it might be more of a sign that I just don't have. I'm not figuring out what the trick is. Because once I figured out the trick of the other guns, I killed them off pretty quickly. So it's kind of like, all right, let's go ahead again and see. Attack. White magic, Cura everybody, spell, then there on myself, red magic, cast thunder on that same spot. See, because the Gaia I wonder if fire works any. Oh, that hurts it. Do I have anything that will bombs or anything? No. This one doesn't really do any of that. I'm attacking all on the same spot. Oh, hey! Okay, everyone's gonna have to start healing after this. Okay, everyone's weak. Wait, the hell happened to you? Come on. Okay, so now I just got the cannon. Oh no, I'll just... Okay, now we could just attack one spot. There we go. See, now that I don't have to worry about the random missiles. I could just sit there and concentrate on healing while I could get me just attacking. See, because he'll hit pretty hard, but as long as I heal pretty good. There he goes. Just a little bit of strategy. Leonard learned mastered vigilance. High potion. Hey, I got 2 high potion and dark matter. Nice. So I guess that holds our way in. Sure looks like it. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, that holds on our way in. But first, god dang it, I don't want to go up. I want to go down to the town. God, that's going to be a very annoying mechanic. Alright. Let's sleep. Let's get our potions and everything in order. Because there's only like 10 gil. That way we're maxed up HP. Because you know we're heading into another dungeon. So... bye. There we go. Now I got 27 Phoenix Downs. I get a feeling I'm going to need it. Alright. Now let's go into the dungeon and see what we could do. I guess we just parked. Oh, how nice to have a port. Alright. So he's just gonna make me walk the long way? Gaia, everyone gets a wind slash. You get a wind slash. Everyone gets a wind slash. There we go. There's a treasure chest on the other side, but I gotta walk my happy ass around. Yeah, see? Golden armor, which in video game terms must mean it's better than mithril armor, but in reality terms, golden armor should suck. Okay, so now he's got the coral sword. She's got the Mongouch. I'm taking away that staff. There we go. Now everyone's back to optimal. So we just got to go down and around. Yo, that kitty cat. RPG mechanics versus real life. Exactly, Jake Bob. RPG mechanics versus real life. Hey, I got myself a mithril shield. But I think I already have a mithril shield. Oh no, he uses two hands. Does anybody guys use shields? No, no shield for you. Nope. Nope. Nope, no one else uses a shield, so... useless item. Oh. "666. Faris mastered white magic, level 5. Alright, that was worth it. Elixirs come in handy. Area. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I thought that was going to be worse than it is. My guy keeps on hitting for 666. I'm not too sure if I like that. Oh, 702. There you go. Okay, so I got a chest there. So I have 3 paths I could go. I could go up that ladder. I see nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you don't, Mike. I could go on this thing, the main ladder, or... So, we are on the Ronka Ruins? Yeah. Those guys are... Yeah, we're on the good old Ronka Ruins. So I have a couple ways I could go. If Ferris does a cartwheel, is it a Ferris wheel? Yes, that is correct. If Ferris does a cartwheel, it is a Ferris wheel. I wonder if they have the Scream Monster here? Maybe. Enchanted fan. I think I might take away the Gaia. Oh my god, hit those fans, you know, from somewhere. I'm sure they're from a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. Most things that you've encountered so far, Mike, are from Final Fantasy XIV. A Heaven's Ward dungeon? Yeah. So when it comes to abilities, I'm gonna take away that. Prevents back attacks. White magic. You know what? I'm gonna do a white magic. Or should I change? No, I'll keep you thief. The game is gonna give me PTSD, I swear. Golden shield. Considering that no one in my party wears a fucking shield. Coming all the way over here did nothing. Oh. There's the Lamia. There goes the Lamia. Isn't that the whisper noise? Yep. They're also in Eureka. Arch toad. They're not like a regular toad. They're an arch toad. Big difference. Pawn chorus. How dare you? How dare you turn me into a toad? Hey, I learned pawn chorus though. Dude, when I finally turn him into a blue mage, that's what I've been waiting on. When I finally turn this dude into a blue mage, I'm gonna grind him the hell and back, and he's gonna have so many broken ass spells. Welcome to the life of the blue mage. We can do everything, yeah. But he's all endgame. It's like, yeah, he could do everything, Or you have to wait until endgame before you can actually do it. To be honest, oh no, I'll keep the white mage. Playing all these retro Final Fantasies, you know what it makes me want to play? And I think it'll be a fun stream, but like way down the line. Either playing the Lunar Silver Star story series or Suikoden. All right. Okay. So we're up here. And that led to a dead end? Oh no, that leads to a door. So that's a door on the right. That goes up and around. You say do it? Yeah, but that'll be something like a little bit later down the line. Plus, I'll have to set up my emulators. Or I could play Suikoden when the Suikoden Remaster comes out. Because that comes with number 1 and number 2. The only two that matter. High potion. And there's like so many. Whoa, why can't I hit him now? Why is all of a sudden these guys... Hey! Botrix, Maik, has leveled to level 1? Wait, why is Botrix on Twitch? Are you also... Maik, are you also on Kick? No. I have Botrix Live set up for Kick. And I have that feature on Kick of levels turned off. So all of a sudden it just came up with a thing saying Maik is now level 1. What the? Then you see, well, Botrix is a thing because since Kick is new, Streamlabs and Stream Elements is not set up for Kick yet. Botrix is the only thing that allows for like alerts and all the basic modbot stuff for Kick. So I have that set up. The problem is, and I probably should go in there and edit it. The problem is that even though you could set it up for Kick, you can't log in to Botrix unless it's through like YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, I think right now. So what ends up happening is that I logged in through with my Twitch account, and then you could go in and edit the Kick version, but it left the default settings for the Twitch side still activated. So I have to go back into Botrix and disable that. So it's a bot that's for Kick that lets you log in via Twitch. That's a heap of a mess. Yeah. Hey, look, you just leveled up to level 1. Dark Rider. Congrats. You're level 1 now, Dark Rider. I don't know what that means. I'm getting B6 flashbacks. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. So I got to go in and fix that. Hold up. It's super easy to do. I actually could probably just do that now. Because there's a couple weird things with Kick. Like, for some reason, Kick is set up for restream, but the chat doesn't go back and forth. Like, hold on. Create a dashboard. Add channel. Blah, blah, blah. Set up your stream before we go. Once you see blah, 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 blah. Alright, I already did that. So, let's go into Botrix real quick. I'm holding. You keep holding. You hold forever. Hold on. They go into Botrix real quick. Yeah, because I have my alerts and everything set up over in Botrix right now. Profile settings. Okay, so now I'm into Twitch settings. Chatbot. I'm just disabling all this stuff. Yeah, there's like a full loyalty program on here for some reason, which I'm not too sure why. I have a full loyalty program going on here. Okay, I could disable the. There you go. Why do we get for being loyal a pat on the back? Yes. You get a pat on the back and a thumbs up. Alright, so now you should no longer be getting levels from Botrix. At least I don't think you will. Oh, thumbs up included. Deal got sweeter. Yeah, the deal got the deal got infinitely sweeter. But I could activate it on the kick side. I just didn't activate it on the kick side because I'm just like, I don't know if Jake Bob wants levels. Especially for levels that I don't know what does what. But anyway. Unless Jake Bob really wants levels. Because Jake Bob is one of the few people over here right now. Is Jake Bob in the lead regardless? Well, no, because I turned off the loyalty and the bot thing over at on the kick side. So like bot trick is active over there, but only for alerts. So technically no one is in the lead. Or on the kick side. But Jake Bob is the poor fella. Okay, let's get back to this bit of nonsense. Alright, so we got this. Right, so we could go through this door. Better late than never. Yeah. Like I said, if Jake Bob is still on the kick side and he wants the levels, I'll activate it. And then he can start getting all the levels. He could be the highest level person over there. I don't know what the levels do, but he could be the highest level person on Kick. Or at least in my chat on Kick. Probably moves the quick kick. Hey, if you want to join Jake Bob, Dark Rider, if anyone wants to join on Kick, feel free. There's no ads over there. Really? Here's a question. Just to put out there between the fantasy realm, the video game logic and everything. Why? Ow, that why attacking Lena so much? He really hates Lena. What was I gonna say? What do monsters do in the dungeons? Is there like a full-on ecosystem in these dungeons? Do monsters just wait there forever? You know what I mean? Like none of them decide to leave the dungeon. They're just there. God dang it. I'm sure they play card games. Yeah, it's like that. It's like every step you take, there's like monsters that pop out, right? So it's like, what did he do until the protagonists show up? There we go. Now we got some more stuff. Let's have, let it cure everybody. There we go. Alright. 5,000 gil. Shuriken. More moon ring blade. A power amulet. An ancient sword. Okay. Okay. That's pretty strong. Okay, they're not as good as the coral sword. So we do power amulet. That actually helps them a lot. People who do comic strips about video games have the dungeon bosses scared and frankly fed up by their regular timed mugging from the protagonist. But that could be MMOs only. That's true. That is very true. They're playing dice to see who'll be the first to fight the next would-be hero to step into the dungeon. That's also very true. Okay. So I got the... It'd be nice if you could hit somebody. Okay, so you got a modest jump in power. There we go. Take him out. Entice. No! You don't want to entice him. Do we have Dungeon Keeper? But that's an overlord with minions? Yeah. Dungeon Keeper was fun. You know what was a fun game? Where you played, like, the bad guy? I think the game was just called D or something. And I think the object of the game was you basically were in charge of setting up the traps in a dungeon, and you had to basically kill the heroes, the would-be heroes coming into dungeons. Like you set up the monsters and you set up the traps, and that was your job. It was like Dungeon Keeper, but it was like a PlayStation 1 game. It was like an early PlayStation 1 game that was in 3D. I think it was just called D. And dead. Okay, so I could go up this way, or I could go up those stairs. Let's go up this way first. Let's see what's this way. So that leads down to there. Okay, so that takes me to a couple treasures. Oh! Yeah, that's a new one. Oh, shit. Okay, still in early access? Yeah, it's still in early access. Can I steal from the dragon? Yeah, they said it's going to be in beta for about a year. God dang! Because it's stopping me from using the chat phone. Really? I wonder why. You can't do that right now, Dave? Each time I try to send a message? I wonder why. Do you have to authorize something when you made the account? Like authorize your email or something like that? Because I don't know why it would do that. That's weird. No auth required? Hold on, let me test it my side. Here, then I would, because they did tell us to be cool to report any, like, issues that we come across. Which makes sense. I mean, it's in, the site's in beta. Is your name account the same there as it is here? Okay. Alright, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm sending... They should probably know what browser I'm onto, which is Firefox. Okay. Yeah. If you have like one of those ad blocker or cookie blocker add-ons, try disabling it for a second and see if that might be the cause. Maybe there's some weird compatibility thing. Because that'll be something that I could tell them, you know what I mean? That way I could tell them because, you know, I'm sure like Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff encountered all that stuff before. There's always something weird. But this is the IT guy in me trying to be nice to their team. It would if it stopped me from the beginning, true. Can you go into another chat? Like another stream? And just randomly just say hi or sup or and then let me know if it actually worked over there? Because I want to make sure it's not like me. You know what I mean? Could be just something on my side. And he says you cannot... What does it tell you? What's the message? It's like, you cannot do that now, Dave, or something? It's like, you can't do that right now, Dave. It's now... Hold on. Oh, it's now working? Hold on. Let me refresh. Something tells me all the background stuff didn't load properly. Okay, well, type some. I just refreshed. So now, yeah. So now go to my chat and then type something, and then let me see. I'll see if I can see your chat. I just want to make sure there's not something funkadelic going on with maybe my channel. Yeah, something isn't loading. Loading quick enough in the background. Interesting. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's just not my thing. Make sure I'm not like, hey, there you go, I see you. There we are. Was it anything, or is it just something not loading in the background? There we go. And I'll test something with you as well, Dark Rider. If you refresh, Dark Rider, you have now become a mod on the kick side. You've been modded. So you've been modded. Oh no! Yeah, I've given you power, Dark Rider. You use it recklessly. So you could just let me know. Where's my unmod command? It's just not around, man. Sorry. Yeah, this dragon right here is kicking the shit out of me. This dragon is destroying me right now. Poor Golif. Oh, wait a second. The blizzard's healing him. My eek help. There's no help for you. Change this thing to fire. Here, I pass you my banhammer. Okay, that probably will take everybody out. This is not a... Yeah, I got destroyed. Okay. First things first. Hey, I still have the high potion. Sweet. Hey, I stole a power drink. Whatever that means. Contains cottage. Contains ether. So that dragon is just not there. Oh shit. Dude, I can't. There we go. What? Doesn't just cast protect. Oh, he has reflect now. A little cure on everybody. Oh, I can't hit him with a coral sword. So Galuf is essentially useless right now. Couldn't steal. You could just give antidote to everybody. There's literally nothing he could do. He'd do Phoenix down. Items. Potion. Cure all. See, I'm just trying to survive against this stupid... Come on. This is like a boss fight, but not a boss fight. It's like, this is like a mini boss fight without the... Cast poison, poisonada, whatever it is. Act antidote on you. Cure on everybody. Oh, he died. I killed him. I got one Phoenix down back. All that. All that. I hope I don't run into that stupid dragon ever again. Oh, thanks. You hit him and brought him right out of his... out of the spell. There you go. Okay. So I go down, down, up. What? Game. There you go. He's gonna entice him again. He's just gonna attack himself, which breaks him out of his stupor. Alright, so let's just keep on going. God dang it! Can I run away? For the love of God. Can I please run away? Thank you. Freaking hell. Driving me absolutely crazy here. Evil traps. Yeah, I'm done with this dungeon. This dungeon is annoying as hell. Wait. I just gotta remember how I... Just run away. It's much faster than fighting these guys a billion times. Thank you. I am so through with this dungeon. You get what? Get all the treasures? I've got all the treasures. I just keep on getting treasures. Wait. Am I going the wrong way? Am I going the wrong way? Can't remember. Just kill one guy and leave. Just kill one dude and leave. Who cares? Oh look, it's a tent. That comes in handy. We'll just pitch a tent right here. Fred shouldn't have come to work today. Yeah, I know. Okay. So we're back here. I think I just got to go back. All right, this... It's gonna just... I might as well get the EXP. I might as well get the experience. Because this fight is not hard. It's just that Lamia will sometimes enchant one of the characters, and that could be annoying. I swear, falling into that pit really did piss me off. Because it's like, of all the things I could have done right there. Oh, god dang it. Of all the people to entice. Thank you for blocking that. Of all the things that could have happened in that situation, me falling down the hole and me coming on the other end of this entire place is not what I call a good time. Okay, is this... Okay, I think this is the right way now. I think. Wait. Wait. This is where I fell down the hole. So if this is where I fell down the hole, where did I go wrong? No magic or items to escape? There's no, I mean, there's no items. I did have a tent though. So tent-wise, I'm good. So I came through. I'm here. So that's literally the hole that I fell down. But I came from the other direction. So I missed the doorway along the way. Alright, let's kill the killer fan here. One Lamia. One Lamia is just gonna pop up and be like, yeah, I'll take you on. Okay. So, I could go into this door here. Or not. At least I'm leveling up. Okay. So, okay, I found another area where I could do a tent. So, might as well tent it up again real quick. And save. Okay. So, we're tented up. We're saved. So, I came through that first stairway, right? So if I go through the door and up, is that... Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Get the fuck away from me. We're not playing that game. You're just gonna put my white maze to sleep? Soon, everything towed. I know. Thanks for wasting your magic. You dumb son of a... Okay, there's the boss. Everyone is maxed. What the hell's that thing up there? Father! Ugh. That be damn clapper claw blocks the path. Papa. Silence. There is no time for chatter. That beast is the guardian of these ruins. It can change its weaknesses at will. Make yourself useful and defeat it. Protect, Spellblade, Donthera. Protect, White Mage. Protect. Everyone's gonna get protect real quick. Fire. Attack. Protect. There we go. Everyone's protected right now. I'm attacked with thunder. Because sooner or later that thing will change. Look at the little Pokemon. Yeah, I know. See, I'm waiting for him to change his, no specific weaknesses. Keep saying no specific weaknesses. So I'm just gonna keep attacking. Can I steal? Nothing to steal. Oh. He just raised his health. Can I do Libra? Oh, he raises floating. Just changes the white magic. Yeah, thunder isn't working. It was. You notice it was how much thunder I was just beating his ass. Okay, cast lightning on everybody. That hurt. Ow. What? Okay. Wait. Wait. What? Oh. Look at it. Such energy. So this is the true power of the crystals. How do I do raise on you? No. I was just curious. Okay, so Libra. Level 20. He has more HP this time, but no weaknesses. Let's do Blizzard. So is immune to magic now? Yeah, it's a... What about just a regular ass attack? So regular ass attack. I'm gonna cast silence on myself. Final Fantasy 14 everywhere. Oh, he did not like that. Items, ether. Let's see here. Sleep. Is the green lass immune to blind now? Yeah, she's got the sunglasses. There we go. Are you gonna revive again? Are you gonna revive again? Are you gonna revive again? Oh, okay. Son of a bitch. Hero cocktail, iron draft. Good work. Very good indeed. Father! Papa! The herb crystal should be just ahead. I like how they haven't come to terms. Dada! I like how they haven't come to terms that the king is obviously evil, or he's been mind controlled to be evil. They're just rolling with it. Father, Papa, this is bad. Something's got to be controlling him. DBFig, stop! Don't even try it. Step aside. With the four of you gathered like this, I can destroy you all together. How convenient. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another meteorite? What's going on? Uh-oh. Wait, what? Wait. Yo. Okay. Grandpa! I just busted down in a meteor and shot lightning at a random king. You're saved. And I'm designed to be small, so I'm assuming I'm supposed to be like a kid or a teenager. Grandpa, I'm so glad you're okay. Brr? Durr. Huh? Creel. You're Creel. Cryle. Cryle. Cryle? Creel? Cryle? Cryle. I'll say Cryle. Cryle. You're Cryle. Oh no. Not a Popto. Grandpa, I missed you so much. I was waiting for you until you guys realized. I was waiting until you guys realized. Grandpa, I missed you so much. Father! Papa! Oh, don't worry. I just hit him with a little strike of thunder. He should be okay. Ugh. Where am I? Lena. Sarisa. Is that you? Chat is slow. I thought you guys would have figured that out a while back, but yeah. It really is you. Sarisa. I can't believe it. You're alive. Papa. Papa. Uh-oh. How the hell did that happen? Oh no! They keep zooming. Look at that! Look at that mode 7. Look at all that mode 7. You know they're going off. Well, you have to grind the crystal up to use it. Yeah, I know. X death. Golov. It's good to see you again. Crystals, obey my magic. Give me your power. Smite these vermin. You think we're just gonna sit back and let you do whatever you want? Uh-oh. DBFig! Ha! The crystals have been destroyed. Your world will be next, Golov. Father! Papa! Sarisa, Lena, DBFig, and you, warriors from another world. I fear your work is still unfinished. You must not allow the world to disappear. Somebody throw a turtle at him. Light of Earth, come forth and reclaim your essence from me. Is he gonna I'm assuming he's sacrificing himself. That's what it looks like. Father! Papa! Tetsuo! Kaneda! Tetsuo! Kaneda! Get back. The crystals must be saved. Father, hold on. You can't die. Sarisa, forgive me. I wasn't much of a father. Lena, Sarisa, please stay together. Be strong for one another. DBFig, take care of him, as I cannot. Wait, Father, you can't. No, don't leave us. And vanished. More Final Fantasy orphans. Yeah, no. Final Fantasy protagonists can't have parents. That's the rule. That's the number one rule of JRPGs. Is you're either Insomniac or an orphan or both. Wrestling with the Star, the warrior spirit, samurai, dragoon, dancer, chemist. Yay! What's going on? It's the ruins. They're falling. We got to get out of here. Everybody to the airship. A chemist is a warrior? Yeah. Lena, come on. My guess is it's probably something that if you use the potions, it's probably worth a lot more. It's probably something like a cure potion, a regular healing potion is doubled if you use the chemist. Or stuff like that. Hold fast. This will be a bumpy ride. Because some of these jobs that you get in Final Fantasy V, you can level and gain one skill from them to put into another class. So I bet you, like, you could just get a couple skills from the chemist and stick them into another job. Lena. Father. He's gone, isn't he? Galuf? Something wrong? I don't know. Maybe that he's just standing on the mast of an airship a couple miles in the sky, looking like he's about to jump. No, he's perfectly fine. Yeah. We've got to get moving. And now. Huh? What's going on? It's all come back to me. I remember everything. Exdef is an evil warlock from my world. 30 years ago, he came here to destroy the world's crystals. I and 3 others, the Dawn Warriors, sealed him away with the power of the crystals. Everything was fine for 30 years. We thought it was over. But something ominous was happening to the crystals. Once we figured it out, we took the meteors and came back here. But I was too late. Not only has Exdef been set free, he has returned to our world. Is that because we used too much of the crystal's power? No. We were the ones who left Exdef on this world in the first place. We should have dragged him back to our world when we had a chance. So you guys are really going back? Yep. We gotta seal Exdef away again. Creel's meteorite should have some juice left. Probably only enough for one more trip, though. DBFig, Lena, Ferris, thank you so much for everything. I'll miss you guys. What kind of nonsense is that? We're going with you. I can't allow it. This is the last meteorite. If you went to our world, you'll be never able to come back here. Farewell. Goodbye. Galuf! Creel! Wait. Didn't you say that was the last meteorite? Then why was 2 meteorites to go into the sky? You guys went into 1 meteorite. Why did 2 shoot up? And there's literally a meteorite right there. DBFig. Yeah? So we've been talking. You know how they're fighting X-Stuff in the other world? Well, we gotta avenge Papa. Yes. What's more, Galuf, he's one of us. DBFig. We knew you get it. I was expecting mutiny. I imagine you're like, it's like, oh, we don't need you anymore. Push him off the off the airship. Let's go then to the other world. But how do we do it? The meteorites don't have enough power to warp us anywhere. Well, if the meteorites we're talking about, Sid probably knows something. All right. So we made it. The meteorites. Everything's good. Everything's funny. Everything's great. But what? I keep getting. I've been gaining subscribers on the YouTubes lately, which is good. But that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thanks everyone for coming on through. Next time we'll go meet Sid. Matter of fact, just for my own memory's sake, I'm gonna go where Sid is, and then I'm going to save it. Make sure everything's a-okay. But again, thanks guys so much for hanging out. Again, I will be uploading these VODs to YouTube, so people on YouTube will be able to watch them. But I'll be streaming on Kick and on Twitch. So you guys have a great one. Take care as always, and thanks for being awesome.